Hi guys, it's Melanie Schurr. Did you know that there are heroes all around us that we may not even realize? Um, as I battled through and pushed through my own health issue recently, I've come to realize, and this actually helped me by realizing there's people who have it far worse than me, far worse. So when you put things in perspective, my problem's like this, and many of them have problems like this. So, I'm not a child who has leukemia and is dying, has hardly even lived life and is dying. I don't have AIDS. I'm not in the final stages of AIDS and dying from that, So I always put things in perspective that there's somebody who always has it worse than us. It tends to make me feel better, and I'll take anything that makes us feel better, gets us out of a slump that we might be in. Anyway, so I've come to realize that there are heroes all around us. The unsung heroes, to me, are the senior citizens. Now, I'm probably considered a senior citizen because I'm 60, soon to be 61 in a couple of weeks. But I'm talking about those who are older than me. and even there's some who are my age who are having some serious problems. But because I live in a state, Florida, that has so many seniors, I see a lot of seniors around me. And every time I go to my doctor's appointments, the waiting rooms are full of the elderly, and they have some serious problems. I talk to a lot of older people. My neighbors are older people, in their 80s. My best friend in my apartment complex is a man who's 86. I have another friend upstairs who's 89. And one thing I've noticed is that these seniors, because the older you get, the more your body, it starts to, now it doesn't have to happen this way if you're one of the, lucky few who, you've just had great health all throughout your life, and you just end up dying of natural causes because, you've been in great health, then great. But the way it usually is that, as you get older, your body starts to weaken, the organs starts to weaken, and how you eat, and if you've exercised, and sometimes it's just the luck of the draw, that you might have some sort of disease or diseases. Usually, by the time you're in your 70s, 80s, you have several diseases, numerous issues going on. Most of the elderly that I meet, they have high cholesterol, high blood pressure, take medicines for those, arthritis, take pain reliever for that. They live with constant pain and discomfort. They might be actually crippled from the arthritis, like some of the people you see in those electric chairs at the grocery store, and have gone through some sort of cancer, like breast cancer, ovarian cancer, prostate cancer. They've had a heart attack, sometimes several strokes. They've had stents put in their arteries to keep their arteries open and not clogged up with cholesterol plaque, and just numerous things. And you know what? They just keep on keeping on. I see them at the store doing their grocery shopping. They dress up. They're up early in the morning. I see them walking. They're just doing the best they can do, trying to get some fresh air, trying to get a little exercise. They're out golfing, playing cards with the ladies, different things like that. They're out and about and doing the best they can to appreciate the time they have left on this earth. And, I got to give them credit because they're doing better than some of us are doing. And they just keep on pushing through because what else are you going to do? And so these are I believe, our unsung heroes who deserve some credit and a pat on the back. But more than that, they deserve our kindness and attention. When you see an elderly person, like I said, They're not always there complaining what's going on, but you can tell something's going on because they're limping. They might look like they're in pain. You don't know what's going on, if they're going through chemotherapy, if they've just had some major operation. You just don't know what they're going through. But chances are they're going through some sort of discomfort if they're hobbling and in an electric chair. So be kind. Treat them the same way you would want to be treated when you are that age, and could really value some assistance. Even just you see somebody struggling to put their groceries in their car, say, hey, can I help you? I promise I'm safe, because sometimes, the way our world is now, people are reluctant to take help because they think there's some sort of catch to it, you're trying to steal from them or something. But, just do what you can. Maybe mow your neighbor's yard, your elderly neighbor's yard, shovel their sidewalk when it's winter time with the snow. Just, only takes a few minutes. When you go to the grocery store, see, hey, can I pick up anything for you? Do you need a ride to the doctor? Hey, here's some soup I made, thought you might like it. Just all these little ways that we can be a blessing to others. But like I said, most of all, realize that our elderly have so much to offer us about how they cope. Listen to them. I'm so tired of people looking at the elderly as if they're just throwaways. Okay, hurry up and die already. Yeah, you're already headed in that direction. Well, guess what? So aren't we all? From the minute we are born, we are, that's the direction we're going, to our eventual death. And some of us might die sooner than others. There's teenagers, young people who are killed in motorcycle accidents, children who have, like I said, leukemia. We just don't know what the future holds for us. So aren't we all eventually dying? It's just a matter of when. So in other not generations, in other cultures, the elderly are respected because of the wisdom they have, because of they have lived longer, they have all this wisdom. So learn to draw from that. Talk to the elderly. Like I said, my best friend right now is a neighbor who lives across the hall from me, who is 86, and he's sharp as a tack. And we have a lot in common, and we share a lot. And I really treasure that. There's a lot that people can give us. And he's always saying, because he was a former jazz player, and they always used to say this one phrase, keep on swinging. Well, because I guess they did something called the swing. And he always says that to me, keep on swinging. I said, I'm trying. And, I treasure that, and there's a lot we can treasure about the elderly, but realize just because they might look frail and look like they've been through a lot, because I have, doesn't mean they don't have anything to offer. So give credit where it's due, and let the elderly in your life know that you appreciate them, and listen to what they have to say, and if they want to talk about anything, and just draw forth that wisdom and give forth your kindness and brotherly love, and the world will be a better place. You'll be better for it, they'll be better for it, and we'll all be better for it. All right, guys, today's Friday, Smoothie King Friday. I don't have my smoothie right now, but I'm going to go out and get it later. So I'm going to do what I can to make the most of my day today. Have a great weekend. Peace out.